Hey you guys, it's Moonlander back with another horror movie review. And today I'm going to be doing a review on the movie called The Void. And if you saw my list of 5 upcoming horror movies that were most anticipated probably just by me, this is one of them.
I can see it all before me.
So I was real excited to watch this, but I tried really hard not to get my hopes up. After The Devil's Candy, I was a little bit disappointed in how that movie was. So I tried not to get my hopes up too high for this movie after seeing the trailer. It just looked awesome. And you know, it's not a big budget movie. And I read about the directors, and neither one of them have a list of movies they've directed. They work in makeup and like concept design and like the art of movies. So, and they worked on the new It. And after seeing this movie, I'm excited even more so for the new It movie. Okay, this is a movie about a sheriff, and he takes a wounded man he finds out in the middle of nowhere crawling across the road, and he takes him to the hospital. And when he reaches the hospital gets surrounded by these really creepy looking cult members.
I need hands up front for your stretcher.
I need a copy of code 3 and I need assist.
And as the story unfolds, you find that the hospital has a source for this evil cult. And the lead character in this movie I found to be really interesting. It is played by a guy named Aaron Poole, and I'm not familiar with him, but he played like the small town sheriff or cop really well, I thought, in this movie. His character was entertaining. I liked the way he reacted to these like really odd situations. And he had a couple of good lines in it, and it's just what you want from a cop in a horror movie, I thought. And you can definitely tell that these directors were inspired by like John Carpenter or Clive Barker's Hellraiser. There are creatures in this movie, and they use the lighting and, you know, strobing effects to, you know, hide, I guess, what these things really look like. But you still get a look at a lot of really cool creatures in this movie. And from what I understand, their budget wasn't very big. I think they did a really good job. But anyway, this movie I thought was scary and it's gross. So it's, to me, it was a really good horror movie. And I highly suggest watching it. The only thing I didn't really like about this movie was towards the end, I thought the story got out of control. And it's really hard to understand what exactly was happening and why. And it just ends really odd, and you don't really feel fulfilled by the story at all, I didn't think. I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. And the reason why is it was something different, and I haven't seen a horror movie in quite some time that I was really excited to see, and actually really excited while watching it. Like, it didn't really disappoint me. Its only real problem, I think, was the storytelling, or the story in general. And towards the end, it really gets exposed of not really having much of a story, or you know, it wasn't a well thought out story. You just can't get around the fact that you're just kind of wondering about a bunch of things at the end of this movie. But if you can put that aside, if you watch this, you're in for a really good treat as far as a horror movie goes. And I definitely look forward to seeing what these guys do next. And I also look forward to the new It even more after seeing this movie.
This isn't the end.